Good morning, Vietnam. Joking. Good morning, everybody. It's Andrew Willox, and welcome to the Borderline Podcast. It's Tuesday, the 4th of February, I believe. I turn my music up, or else we're going to get our first copyright infringement of the year. I'm in my car, and I'm driving towards the gym. Now, of course, for anybody that listened to yesterday's first episode of Walk and Talks, I'm technically not walking right now, but continuing on with the vlog sort of thing. Of course, I would have a terrible sleep last night. It was nothing to do with mental health. It was just the wind generally kept me fucking awake last night. And also, I'd like what you'd call just the. You'll understand this. I don't know what you'd call it. You know when you think of something before you go to bed. I'm actually going to have to fucking Google this morning because I've not got my answer. I was ready to be cream crackered out for the lights last night when I got back in from work. I was absolutely exhausted, ready to go to bed. Got straight into bed, didn't even watch TV. 2 minutes later, and then it hit me. What's the capital of Mongolia? It's a big country, and why I don't know the answer to this. And oh my god, that's how it started. I even said the words last night. I feel well awake now. I didn't even go and Google the answer. Maybe I would have fallen asleep. Plus, it was windy. That kept me awake. So yeah. So we're a little bit tired than what I'd like to be on this Tuesday morning, but as I say, we're getting up and we're getting after it anyway. It's not a bad morning. Hopefully, going to train some legs, and yeah, if I can remember, I'll pop back on after I've trained. Hopefully, we'll feel a hell of a lot better. Is that the greater? Is that how cold it is? It's 10 degrees. I was going to say it's quite mild. What's that do? Don't. It is meant to get colder this week. Oh well. Yeah. So yeah, hopefully go and train some legs today if it's quite enough in them areas. If not, I could probably do a push day, but I don't really want to. Don't want to push a push day. Don't really want to go full in a push day and all in because I kind of hurt my right shoulder last week, and it's my right shoulder that caused me a lot of problems last year before, during, and after high rocks. So I've kind of got that. I guess I've got a bit of anxiety on that I overload it and I tweak it again. It's going to be quite sore and keep me out of train. Pardon me, sorry. And so I'm quite wary about that. So it's about training smart just now. I've got a couple of small little niggles. I wouldn't call them injuries. They're just niggles. I've got one on my right elbow across kind of on my forearm that I've had for a couple of weeks. It only gets sore for like I don't know, like half a day after I do a pool day. It's different from like soreness because I don't have any DOMS by then. It's generally sore. And yeah, my shoulder. So hopefully, if we do get to train legs, it's going to be a pretty free day. I'm really enjoying training legs again as well. It always used to be one of my favorite days in the gym, to be honest, leg day, because you can go like full blooded, can't you? Good excuse to roar, roar. And oh yeah, speaking of roars, if you went and checked out the Big Cat podcast, that's doing really well across on YouTube and Spotify as well, actually. So go check it out. It's yeah, apart from mental health, it's been my most favourite episode that I've done so far. No offence to Flat Earth Dave, but I don't believe in Flat Earth. And I do believe in big cats because I've seen them. So a little bit more validity to me. Here we go, we're nearly at the gym. It's good having this on your doorstep, like, isn't it? I sympathise for those that have to drive out to this place. I wonder if Lefty will be here today. Quite cool seeing him down at the gym. I think he is. Oh, he is as well. It's alright, doesn't look too busy. Doesn't look too busy, I don't think. You have to come up the car park somewhere else. I'm not looking there. La da dee, la da da da, bear with me. See, you're getting proper real effective country now. I'm just talking to myself. Woohoo! Right, let's go train. That is us here. Okay, cool. Right. Oh. Nearly lost my bloody microphone. It's attached to the seatbelt. Right, guys. Off we go to train. Let's not waste any more time. I'll catch up with you later on. Love yous. Oh, that was a bloody good one. I am fucked. Whew. Yeah, good leg day. Good leg day. I didn't get any squats in. I was a bit busy in the rack again. But good bit of hack squats, remaining deadlifts, leg extensions and hamstring curls with some calves. It's just pretty good to say. It's a good leg day when you kind of walk back across the car park here. God. And I found a bottle of Vit hitting my car as well, but I didn't realise that. Everything's coming up Andrew the day. Yeah, that was good. That was good. Nice way to start the day. Sun's coming up now. Back of 8. That's a 45 minute session. My sessions never usually go longer than 45 minutes. For anybody that trains, that's listening, I prefer doing slightly shorter workouts that are a little more intense, lower rest time, and I like training muscle groups twice a week. That's what gives me the best results. So instead of going in like each to their own, I'm not hating on anybody else's style of training. Each to their own. I don't really get much gains if I do like one chest day a week with like fucking 15, 20 sets in it. Yeah, I get sore for 2 days, but I don't actually really gain much, especially strength. I find that if I'm going for strength, I really need to be at it all the time. Not all the time, but you know, you want to rest as well. But you know what I mean, more frequently. I find so basically what I do is I split my kind of workups up because I train them twice a week. I try to train them twice a week. What I do is I split them up into kind of one strength sessions of each muscle group and then one kind of hypertrophy, slightly higher rep ranges, lower rest again. Even with the strength, I tend not to try and take more than 2.5 minutes rest between sets. I get bored very easily. If I don't get bored, my mind just wanders there, and that 2.5 minutes then turns into 6 minutes because I've still not found out the capital of fucking Mongolia. I'm swearing a lot, and hey, I don't feel bad. Hypocrite from yesterday. Maybe I'm in a good mood. Oh, look at that sunrise. Yeah, this is a good mood. Yes, just came around the corner. That's beautiful again. Ah, it fills my stomach with butterflies, that does. Anybody else? This is the beauty of living on the coast. Often take it for granted, but not me. Not me. Every day I love it. I think that's why I love the golf course so much. It's because you just get that view all the time. I absolutely love that. So yeah, training was good. Now we got to go eat. I've got a weird bit of tension headache though on the left side of my head. Kind of like a lot of pressure building up on the side of that. That's not too good. That wasn't there this morning until I started training. So maybe it was the lack of sleep from last night. I don't know. I say lack of sleep. I still got over 6 hours. Like I said yesterday, it's not actually a lack of sleep now. If I get less than that, it's just because I'm kind of getting accustomed to sleeping normally. So yeah, that was pretty cool. So we're going to go home. Post workout was always the same for me. It's just a shake with. I don't actually have any in my house just now, but I will be ordering some soon. Usually I just have like a carbohydrate powder rather than getting like a weight gainer or anything that does everything that's more expensive and tastes like absolute garbage. I find weight gainers I tell you what, the weight gainer that I had when I first started training again last year really fucking helped me. But yeah, so what I like to do is I like to get like a scoop away and that's the car, scoop away, scoop of carbohydrate, maybe maltodextrin or something like that, and then a little bit of olive oil, peanut butter, or something like that, and get that blitzed into the shake as well. Just restore some fats as well. Fats are really important for recovery. Good for the brain, good for the mental health. So I like ensuring that I get a lot of good fats, good unsaturated types, nuts, essential oils, olive oil, avocados. I think I'd be bored eating them. Don't know about you, but avocados are so overrated. They taste like absolute nothing. They just taste like water. You know what they are? They're an eraser. Again, the rubbers that you used to get back in school. That is what an avocado is. It's only slightly softer and tastes more greenier. It doesn't actually have a taste. It just tastes green. Also, important to mention, somebody might be wondering, well, how the hell are you doing this when you're driving? That's not very safe. It's exactly the same as having a conversation with somebody in my car when I'm driving. I've currently got a little recording device attached to my phone. Like I said, I've got a little microphone attached to my seatbelt, which is on, obviously. Always wear a seatbelt. I never understand why people don't. And yeah, so that's how we do it. So it's perfectly safe. It's just that I need to. You'll notice that I'll stop talking. I'll start drawing out my words if I need to concentrate that a little bit more. But nearly home now anyway. They got a different route there. I don't know what I was doing there. Yeah, we're nearly home now anyway. So yeah, I guess that could be it for the day. It's just a little introduction to my mornings, how we kind of get set up. I felt okay this morning. Obviously, I was a little bit tired from not getting quite as much sleep as I liked, but mental health. We're still got a score at 7 out of 10 today. Still pretty good. Could be better. Not on top of the world, but yeah, it's just a normal day. Let's get after it. We've done a hard bit, like a really hard bit of self-work on ourselves, that little bit of self-love this morning. And yeah, I'm happy to where I'm going today. Sorry, I said I lost my chain of thought. I'm not even in the right place. I decided I was going to go down to the co-op, and now I've just driven past the co-op. See, maybe this is a bit distracting. Okay, that's enough of that then, because obviously it is too distracting. Right, love you. Speak to you later on. Oh, hello again, everybody. We're back to what I'm going to guess is the third and final part of today's fun instalment. And of course, we're now out on a dog walk with my little favourite chum again, Belly Bubbles. Up on the golf course again. Which I like to try and obviously mix the walks up a little bit for Bella as well. But this is going to be a very short one because it's due to absolutely ping it down soon. I can actually feel it a little bit. Oh, you're hyper the day, bells, aren't you? Come on. So yeah, just really quick walk up, stretch your legs, and then hopefully get her back out again this afternoon. Good go. Oh, it's another P. You're right good at that. Same space every time. So yeah, so things have been going pretty good. So I just want to finish off this little segment today with just emphasising a little bit of hope, and yeah, just touching on things that again I'm not saying that I've lost my way of how to do it because I've had a bit of time off since last year. But yeah, just kind of feeling back into it, getting that. Is that what we call it, that creative spark again in the mind kind of going, and how we can talk about mental health. Yeah, I'm a little bit rusty. Oh my god, Bella is really on the zoomies. He's chasing some oyster catchers. So yeah, so I'm feeling pretty good today. So now's the time that I'm going to ask you, how are you? If you're listening to this far on, how are you doing today? How's your day been so far? You've been up early? You just gotten up? And I'm just going to say, I know we're going to hit this message all the time. Maybe I've woken up today and you're struggling, you're feeling down, you're feeling empty, you're feeling lonely, you're feeling isolated. Always remember that you're not alone, okay? And there's a huge community that's now starting to be building around mental health, and believe me, you can be part of that if you accept that this is who you are. It doesn't define you, it doesn't give you your complete individuality, but it's a part of you. And probably one of the most important things I can probably say is embrace that. I know that sounds horrible, that you don't want this to be a part of you, but embrace it, because once you embrace it, you can embrace change. And what I mean by that is, if you've been out swimming in the ocean, you're trying to swim out to shore, maybe you're surfing, bodyboarding or something like that, the waves help you back to shore. And I always think of mental health, especially depression and anxiety, because that's what I know, it will always feel that you're kind of you're swimming against that tide, and it's a lot harder. But see, once you embrace it, you can change it. That tide can get you back to shore a lot faster than what you thought you actually could. Believe me, that is possible. I wouldn't say it if it wasn't possible. Last year, I think I'd given up hope a little bit as well. Again, we're going up and down that much that kind of peaks and troughs, the highs and lows, the mood changes, the irritability, the intrusive thoughts, they were just building up. And yeah, I admit myself, I'd lost a little bit of hope. I was even talking that, like I'd said these words, that, oh, well, depression's incurable, so I'm stuck with it for life. Now I completely refuse that. I refuse that notion. Yes, those with chemical imbalances, that's something that they're going to really struggle. They're probably going to have to be on medication, and that's fine. They might have to be on medication all their life. Again, that's fine. But it can't define you for who you are for all your life. That's what I mean by that. It's like you can manage your depression, you can manage your anxiety to get to a level that you can, yes, okay, it can still affect you in small doses, but not in the way that it historically would. Not in the way that we fear it can. Notice that word, the way that we're scared that it can, because the anxiety is the perception that we're fear. Once you're over an anxiety attack, you get anxiety about feeling that anxiety. You can change that when you embrace that, and you can use that to your advantage. I know that sounds really hard. Maybe throughout the year we'll try and work on that. Yeah, that's something that I'm going to get. And also, always remember, there is help, and there always will be hope. There's loads of support groups now starting to form. Andy's Man Club's taken off in Eyemouth. It's huge in Berwick. There's more places opening up. There's walking talks by the Borderline podcast. Okay, we'll not include that one. There's support groups, left, right, and centre now, to access the resources and help that you need. And if you want to change, then trust me, these resources can really, really, really help you. These groups can really, really, really help you. They'll help you understand other people's mental health. You'll get another perspective on that. You'll get to see how other people manage their mental health. And I always say this, Bella, come on, the most useful advice that I'll ever get with mental health is when you get one sentence that makes sense to you, that relates to you. You know, you could be talking to somebody for 20 minutes, and there's one sentence that they say that just hits that mark with you and resonates with you. That's what the support groups can get you, and I absolutely know how hard it is to walk through the doors of them straight away sometimes. Okay, it's not easy. It's not easy. So don't take that lightly. So even if you get to that step and you don't talk to your support group, remember, I just talked about Andy's mindset. You don't need to say anything. You just be part of the group that helps you. That's part and parcel of that. Yeah, obviously it helps talk. But what I'm saying is you can learn a lot about yourself from learning of other people's mental health. And when you start to learn that, you'll automatically be renewed with a little sense of hope that you can change it, that you are powerful enough to do it. You've lived this life before, so why can't you do it now? And I know that's really hard. I sympathize. I know how hard it can get. But trust me, it is possible. I'm not saying this like I'm cured by some divine intervention. I'm saying this because I'm getting better day by day, and I'm feeling better day by day. And I'm telling you, many times last year did I not think that was possible. And then it changed. My mindset changed. An area of discipline came into my life. But Bella, stop eating rabbit shit. I started believing that I could actually do this and I can actually do it. And I still believe that to this day. Yes, I'm still on medication. Does it mean that we're beating it if you're still on medication? That's up to somebody else's opinion. Will I stay on medication? I don't know. Will we get to a point this year, hopefully, that we say, okay, I don't need this anymore? I hope so. That'd be great. But if it doesn't, it's not significant enough to me. And what I mean by that is because I'm happy right now. Happier than I have been for years. And never allow a possible negative to enter your mindset with that. So what I mean by that is don't think, oh, well, I'm feeling better, but I'm still taking this meds. So it's not really me, it's the meds that are helping me. No, bullshit, it is you. Bella, come on, stop eating shit. Disobedient lives over here. Sorry. Yeah, I know how easy it can be for something negative to start working your mind. And then with that, the intrusive thoughts can come back out of nowhere, and then you're back to square one of how did I end up back up here again? I've been feeling so good. Yeah, get rid of that negativity, man, or lady, or they, whoever you are. That negativity is not going to help you. Stay on the positive track. You can make changes day by day, small what seem insignificant changes to everybody else, but if they make a difference to you, then it's worth it. It's worthwhile trying to introduce it to you. Bella, come on. God, she is doing my little boxing today. It's just on the bloody mooch. Right. Oh yeah. Okay, we're gonna head back to the car because it's starting to rain. I've only been out 10 minutes. That's poor. I say we'll get her out. Or Sass will get her out this afternoon again. Right, come on. You're being a little hung. I'm getting soaked here. It's like that fine drizzle coming right into my face. Right, guys. This has been Tuesday. It is the 4th of February today, right? Yeah, it is. Nice one. We did get that right. Yeah. If you're listening to this morning, then hope you have a brilliant rest of your day. Get after it. Do something for yourself if you can. If you do have time, even if it's just 10 minutes, you can just sit by yourself and just manage your thoughts. Give yourself a little bit of self-relaxation, a little bit of self-love. Go for it. Go ahead and do it. And never wonder about what anybody else is critiquing you on. Ooh, it's not worth it. Why do they do that? It's worth it for you, my friend. And if it's worth it for you, it's worth the world. Trust me. Okay, guys. Oh, that's a lot of dummies. Morning. Oh, you didn't like them bells. Okay, guys. Right. Love you and leave you. On the flip side, it's been Andrew Willox from the Borderline Podcast. Good night.